Listen, feel a lot better tonight than I did a couple nights ago against Tulane. I told our guys in there I thought our effort was better and more consistent. That was the frustrating part about the Tulane game, and I thought they brought it tonight. SMU is a tremendous team and has had a great eight in a row, and they've been playing a really respectable schedule. And they're a tremendous offensive team. And I thought there were times tonight that I was really proud of our defense. I thought some of the things defensively that really stood out to me was some of our effort to kind of get back and transition, get matched, which is something we haven't been good or we haven't been doing really well, especially against running teams. I thought we did a much better job of that tonight. I thought our ball screen defense was really good on one of the best players in a ball screen in college basketball. I thought our effort to the ball was really good. Certainly there was some moments there in the second half, the last 12 minutes of the second half, where we didn't sustain it and didn't box out and didn't have some of that effort that I'm talking about now. But for the most part, I thought we were significantly better tonight in the areas that you can control and the areas that I think this team has the ability to be good. There's some great individual performances. I don't usually spend a lot of time talking about that, but Mike Adams-Woods has a career high tonight, and I'm really happy for him because he's, since the day I got here, his work ethic on his jump shot and his game has been extremely consistent every day. He shoots it really well in practice. I think we all have a lot of confidence in him, and he hasn't quite shot it like that in games so far this year. So it's really good to see things open up for him a little bit offensively. And I thought him making shots early gave us a lift. Thought David DeJulius was just fantastic early, breaking them down, getting us some easy shots, making some shots. I thought, watching him work off the ball on screens, that got me excited because sometimes, we do so many things on the ball for him. People really key into that, and we tried to get him free a little bit off the ball. And I thought he did a really nice job of that. And I thought our guys did a nice job screening for him. I thought Abdul just had such a presence on the game defensively that you look down at the stat sheet and it just doesn't tell the tale of what he means to our team when he's out on the floor. And he had a big impact on the game tonight. And I mean, I could keep going down the line. Mike Saunders has a career high with 7 assists, and you look down at the stat sheet, we have 20 assists. And certainly the game looks a little better when you have 20 assists, but kind of always believed, especially with the team that's new like this and had been together, just keep working at it, keep plugging away. And as the year goes on, we have good guys that want to play the right way. So the ball's going to keep popping around, and you're going to have nights where it goes in and you're really sharing it well. And I thought we really shared it well on the open floor, and 20 assists is something I'm proud of as a team. So I could keep kind of going down the line. I did tell Jeremiah Davenport, I was about as proud of him tonight as I've been all year because it wasn't his night offensively, but I thought we were a much better team with him in the game. And he's just a winner and brings it every night. And boy, man, I'm just privileged to be able to coach him because you wouldn't know by the way he played that it wasn't one of his better scoring nights. And that's pretty neat. So proud of him. And I'll probably leave somebody out, but I thought it was John Newman. It's good to see him make some shots and that type of thing. He's been working hard as well. So, hey, listen, it was a good night for our team. It's a good win in league against a good team, and I think something we can build upon.
Coach Holden, Kendrick Davis had 16, but you really were able to frustrate him tonight. I know a lot of the guys individually did good, but it looked like defensively you were maybe as connected as I've seen you all year with communication and doing what you wanted to do in terms of scouting report defense on him.
Yeah, I thought I said that out there on the radio a minute ago. I thought we watched an unbelievable amount of tape on them and on him specifically as a staff. And if there's a better point guard in college basketball, I hadn't seen him yet. I mean, he's just tremendous. And I thought our guys executed the game plan that we talked about on him as well as we've executed any defensive game plan this year. To give him credit, it wasn't his best night either. And some of those shots he missed out front with the ball in his hands where he had a little bit of space, he's made those in some games too. So, I don't want to take away from him. It wasn't his best offensive night, but I was proud of the way that our guys executed the game plan and guarded him. And we wanted him to have a difficult night. I think if you're going to beat SMU, he's going to have a difficult night because of what he means for their offense.
Coach, you talked about the effort after Tulane and then obviously the difference tonight. That can seem kind of oversimplified, I guess, but it was pretty clear tonight the impact that it had. Why with this team is, sometimes just the effort that you play with such a key to their success?
Well, if I had the answer to that, Justin, coaching would be a lot easier, right? I think it is simple, and I just said it to the team in the locker room. We have to be a really, really hard playing team, and we're capable of that. We've shown we can do that, and when we do that, we, for the most part, had really good results. So why wouldn't we choose to be like that all the time, every day in practice, every day when we take the floor? That's what we got to have an identity about. That's what we have to hang our hat on. And I thought, again, for the most part, we were that kind of a team tonight. And that's the only thing we really talked about in the locker room after the game was that effort, and not just effort in terms of playing hard, but a collective effort, a connectivity as a group. And then there's some discipline and focus that goes into giving good collective effort in a basketball game. And again, I thought we did that for the most part tonight. And we got to continue to improve and continue to reciprocate that.
Hi, Wes. Congrats on the win. I recall you after the Tulane game saying that you were happier, I guess you should say, with the effort and the output and execution in the second half of that game. And you guys obviously made it closer at the end. I wonder if you saw tonight as a continuation and a carryover from that, do you think?
Well, if I said I was happy in any way in that press conference, you have to replay that for me.
Forgive me. Yeah, forgive me if I've misquoted.
I'm just kidding. But I did feel that we played with an edge and some effort in the second half, and you can live with that. Like, you can live with that as a coach, regardless of the results. And I did. I thought the second half against Tulane, our backs were in a corner, and I thought we came out and played the way I expect us to play all the time, but specifically when you're in that kind of situation. And I was proud of that part of it. And I thought we carried that over into practice with some edge because we're a little pissed off about that this week. And I thought we played, with that same type of approach here from the tip tonight.
2 more questions.
Was there more of an emphasis on kind of that weak side rim protection with Davis's ability to get to the rim?
We were certainly trying to, get off to the ball. Now, if you come to our practices, we emphasize that every day. We really want to get off into help and be active when you're off the ball, especially when the ball's on the side of the floor. But we did really emphasize that going into this game. I would hope it's just who we are, but we did emphasize it. And I thought the guys did a nice job of loading up to it, whether it was him or anybody else. Again, for the most part, there were some possessions there late in the game where it was really poor. But for the most part, I thought it was pretty good.
It didn't look like AJ was there today. Do you have any update on him?
Yeah, he's just out sick. Nothing serious. It's not COVID. At least I haven't been told that. But he's out sick. And I think especially just given everything going on right now, when somebody's not feeling well, you keep him away, and he's been in bed and, taking whatever Bob Mangine, our trainer, and our doctor has been giving him. And I talked to him earlier today, and he said he was feeling a little bit better today, but had a little bit of a sore throat and that type of thing.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.